Alright, tracks in the snow. What ho, chum's been giving something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like rather a tall order. Since you ask, we are to scour the Eblan Rime for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. Now it's going to be one of those quests where we look through his telescope and try and find something. I already know. I found an aetherite current. Whoa, what's that? Those are humongous. They're like snow bison. Okay, here we go. It's coming. We're gonna have to look through his telescope. He's like a pirate. Arg. I spy with my little telescope. Massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow? Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? Oh no, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see o'er yon hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. This dude's silly. A survivor? Show me. Over there, beyond that tree. Looks like she's running away from something, though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. You're never gonna make fetch happen. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Wow, that is very chivalrous and nice of you, Emmeline. Okay, let's go catch up to that girl in the green dress. Okay, let's go. Let's mount up. Even though we won't be able to fly, because we just got here. Okay, what is that, bro? A sheep? A cow? An ox? A horse? Okay, over here. That was not very far away, bro. Like, we could have yelled to her if it's right here. Oh, footprints. We're following the footprints. Okay, that makes sense with the name of the quest. A trail of fresh footprints lead east. Aha, the next point. Interacting. These footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. Monitoring Station G. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? No, I wouldn't mind, Alice. Let's go help this girl out. Jeez, what a treacherous environment. Gotta be one special creature to survive out here. Gotta be one of those tentacle things. Watch that girl be somebody we'd know. Oh, there they are behind the tree. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Okay. Don't want to attract any beasts. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed. Make use of covers such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Alright, we gotta stay in the sweet spot. Okay, how far, should we be? Is this good? Okay. I don't get it. Why don't we want to be seen by her? Aren't we trying to help her? Oh no, hide behind the rock. Oh, she's scared of us? Oh. She turned back to... So far, so good. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Just some, like, random dude chasing after her. Probably look like an Imperial soldier. Oh my god, that thing looks crazy. Alright, she's gonna look behind, so... No? Did we get too close? I'm hiding behind the tree. She'll never see us. I must be imagining things. Oof, that was close. Go, go, go! Hide behind the tree, hide behind the tree. Do I go or should it? Ah! No! Gonna stop again? Nah, she's sending it. Huh, okay, huh. I have you now. Phew. Still in one piece. Oh no, we're gonna scare the crap out of her. Excuse me, miss, I have come to your aid. Oh, yep. We scared her. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino. This is my sister Alice and our good friend Targana. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telepharoi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. They are the enemy, our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Telepharoi's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? Yup, she's Garlean, all right. She got the third eye. My name is Lincinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night and the roar, that terrible roar. And then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran, past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? Looks like a run-down mansion, like nobody's been there in a decade. No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers, or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were. The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. This is everyone. Okay. We got 3 other people. Lincinia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. If that's too much to ask, then leave us be. Have you guys heard of a fire? Like, nobody has the skills to make a fire. I guess it's not the safest idea to make it inside, but time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alice? I probably couldn't make a fire out of scratch either, so I'd probably die. We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, yes, do as you will. They don't use the word gazebo in Garlemald. They're like, what? Alright, let's gather some wood. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. But yeah, but if you're sweaty, you're gonna get cold faster because your skin is moist and it gets colder faster. Like, as you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We're planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Yeah, we're already making you a fire, lady. Calm down. Oh, wow. I already got it going. That was fast. Dude, it must be like sub-zero temperatures. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Emmanuel's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Here you go, brother. Warming tincture. Feel the relief. Warming tincture? I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. It's either try it or freeze. What is that? Is that a radio? Looks like a radio. It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. This reminds me of like a Quiet Place, or like some zombie movie where they like try and find the frequency that other people are using. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular, made with quality components crafted from the finest ore, sourced from Locus Amonis. It is not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Ammonius. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that, though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy faking his murder, but he must be a conspiracy theorist. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. Alright. Yeah, Varus is dead, brother. Don't hold on to that. Don't hold on to that dream. What's that? A tincture. Warming tincture. Tincture. I don't know how to freaking pronounce it. So this is what you gave the others? Thank you. I'll save it for later. Girl, you better drink that. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Laterum? I saw Legatus Vergilia's troops headed towards the Magna Glacies a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Yeah, we killed her. And all of her troops. Ha, she did. Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Vergilia and her men are all there now? What? We kept her captive? Well, yeah, I guess our mission, I keep forgetting our mission's not to kill everybody. It's to, like, give them aid and help them. So how did you reach the Magna Glacies? Did you cross the mountains on foot? It's called a ship, bro. Airships. Then there might be a way to Insignia. Where is everyone? What? It is something what? Yo, she's hiding something from us. Who's in there, bro? Who you keeping in there? A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Girl. I will stab you if you don't tell me. Perhaps a baby Almasti has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Right. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. Oh god, this suspenseful music started playing right as we heard that sound. I've just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. No, you tell me who's behind that door right now. If you a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tapirs living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tapirs. If it's ceruleum you need, then ceruleum you'll have. You'd best watch out for baby Almastes while we're away. Ceruleum you need, then ceruleum you will have. Thank you so much. Nah, so we're just gonna ignore that sound that came with it. That is not everybody. Like, I would demand to know who is in there before I did any more favors. To reach Tapper's den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, then you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier just to look for someone standing guard outside. Whoever you decide to head there, please be careful. Make our way to the other side of the lake. Watch us like fall through or something. She said that the ice is thick enough, but can she really be trusted? We already know she's lying about something. What the heck are these things? Oh, that's the Almastes. Yeah, they look like pretty nasty creatures. They're like abominable snowmen. Ooh, a fate. Jesus, the creatures over here are unlike any I've ever seen. Oh, look at it. They're like little snowbirds or something. These things. Illisabardian tarsus. That looks like a dinosaur that would have existed like 1,000,000 years ago. Alright, there's the entrance. That wasn't hard to find. Yo, give us some ceruleum. Now. Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Humph. If the purebloods over at Victor's Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up arseholes thought they could come waltzing in here, demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like the boot's on the other foot now. The capital's gone to shite. So they resorted to sending you to negotiate. I know your game. Sells word. If they think we'll give in to intimidation, they've got another think coming. What the? Yo! Couldn't we have talked it out? They're going straight to attacking me. Didn't have to be this way. It's done. Vorpal thrust. Heaven's thrust. Fang and claw. Okay, he's dead. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just have to take it. Then you get nothing in return. There you are. Oh, it's Alice. Just after you left, Lincinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. So this is Tapper's den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? Yeah, the guards are taking a little nap. Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Garlean. You were brought here from other lands? Kirabania, Yanzia, Bosja, and Damaska, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life. All put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of Aeon, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulia Ingens, still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do that if it's frozen over? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. What with the city in ruins, we take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we managed to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire, and the knowledge and skills we acquired working here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we knew it is gone for good. Gone for good. Regardless of what the Isambard contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people, their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. So, you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? What? Those purebloods up at Victor's Spoils sent you? To turn to their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I'd thought. Then again, Lincinia's got her little sister to think about. Oh, that's who was hiding in that building. A sister, but we only saw Lincinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Lincinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, here. I can't for the life of me think why Lincinia would keep her sister a secret from us. We can ask about that after we've delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. Time for the long journey back. To what's it called? Victor's Spoils? Alright. This isn't right. It's too quiet. Oh no! What happened? I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. Oh no. Oh, they died. They're being held hostage by Imperials. Alphino, no! Alphino. Where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you? There he is. Oh no. No. What happened? No, he's hurt. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know. We know what you're about. What? What is going on? Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then in you swoop. What the? Yo, they're going crazy. No. Here to help? What rot. All a ploy to make us lower our guard. What? We helped you. Okay, yeah, okay, I see where he's coming from. But we're just doing it out of the goodness of our hearts. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. We Americans. That's what we do.
Stop.
You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true, Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. Gasp. But now there's no sign of them of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? They ate them. They got too hungry. Away from you and yours, and if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it, so the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry, or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you! Oh my god. They are brainwashed, bro. You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than to be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. What? I'm so confused. I did not see that coming. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search after. All right, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. They think we're monsters. There's only one path out here, so that's where we'll start. That's too obvious. They probably didn't take the path. Yeah, it is. This is literally Minnesota. Yeah, that's why I feel so at home here. 2 sets of fresh footprints. Young women judged by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Great, more footprints. Oh no, something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Something bad's gonna happen, bro. This has already gotten out of hand. They're gonna get eaten by one of those things, probably. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. Can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Alright, gang. Daphne, you're with Vilma. Freddy, you're with Scoob. What? That is a huge area to search. It's gonna take a minute. It's like they left one of their items. The empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time and is unlikely to have any connection to Licinia or her sister. Nope. Not what we're looking for. I'm going along the perimeter. Found another clue. What? Blood? Oh no. No! The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Okay, that would be... Gonna pretend like it's not showing me on the map and I know by instinct. No! Is that Licinia? No! No! I'm aiding them. Please. Be okay. The 2 bodies are already cold. What? No. One of the beasts got him. No. They died together, hand in hand. Hey, the radio. No. You fools. Why try to cross the lake? You knew of the danger. Dang. They must feel guilty. It's not your fault, Alphino. Didn't know they would try to do this. Yeah, they're gonna think that we killed them. And they're gonna hate us even more. They deserve a proper burial. That's heavy. There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Dang. That's a lot of guilt to put on yourself. Alright guys, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty fun. That was an interesting little side story. Side narrative. But sad it had to result in this way. But they will not be forgotten. We will carry their spirits with us during this whole quest of ours. They will not be forgotten. A way forward. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do... I don't think they'll trust anybody that you send. Honestly, they'll be like, no, it's spies. They gonna kill us. All we can do for now is make a report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. Dang. Goodbye, brave souls.